What's up, fake natty nation? American-sized travel guide, quest to get in shape. I'll come up with a better tagline sooner or later. For now, just gonna show you what we're doing here for the first meal of the day. Starting a little bit late, went to the gym, came home. First thing that I did when I got back from the gym is I took a scoop and a half of this. This is my favorite whey protein, boom. Muscle Provider by Beverly International. This is a fast-acting, ultra-premium whey isolate and hydrolysis formula. So it's very fast-acting, and you know what? I've been using this stuff since the mid-90s, so how about them apples? You know, I mean, all these new protein companies that are coming out with new stuff, I'm sure they're great, but for me, I stick with what works. And I remember back in the day when I was selling supplements, you know, you could always get like, I'm taking it back old school for you newbies on there. You're gonna be like, dude, it was that cheap. Like you could get a 5-pound tub of whey for like 25 bucks, like dirt cheap. And I'd always take that and I'm like, it still kind of look like dirt. Then I'd start using Beverly stuff exclusively, and true story, every time I did, I could totally tell a difference in my physique. So we're starting off with that. As always, with every meal, I'm knocking down 4 of my Ultra 40 liver tabs. This isn't a Beverly, by the way, when it comes to this whole testimonial thing, someday if I get some sponsors and get paid, I'll let you know. But for right now, this is just what I use, that I pay for. Beverly had a pretty sweet sale going on with like 37% off, so I stocked up. But I got 4 of my desiccated liver tabs, 4 of my basic amino tabs. Whenever I'm knocking down a lot of beef especially because it's harder to break down, I knock down a little bit of my multiple enzyme complex, you know, amylase, protease, why can't I think of everything? Amylase, protease, and I'm just having a brain fart right now. So we got amylase, protease, pepsin, and ox bile extract. At any rate, this is tried and true. You know, back when I was living in LA and I go to Korean barbecue all the time, I actually did a little experiment with this. You know, when you go into an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue, you're smashing tons of beef, at least when you're hanging out with dudes like I did. And we would do, like, when we'd go in there, we'd eat up, and then we'd all go, and then I'd hand out enzymes for everybody. They weren't necessarily Beverly's, just saying. MRM had a good one too, Digestol. And I go in there with all my boys and throw down. And whenever we took enzymes, it just kind of worked out better. You know, as far as, you know, I didn't get any bloating or gassiness, and I was able to eat a lot more too, so that's cool. So here's what we're throwing down for lunch right now, just showing the good folks. I don't have a film crew yet. I'm sure someday when we have millions of followers, this will be a much more high-class operation. But for now, it's me, a daughter over there, my right arm, my left arm free. Here's what we're doing. Swinging this puta around. All right, so I got about a 7-ounce brisket patty that I fresh ground myself in my grinder, half an avocado, knocking out half a grapefruit. Over here, oh, it's time to stir. Over here, banging out 3/4 of a cup of egg whites with 1 yolk in there. Oh, and check this out. What's all that brownness in there? What do I season it with? Oh, the seasoning right there. I hit it with that Cajun 2-step, dude. You want humor? Watch this guy, Stale Cracker. He's pretty funny. Well, this is my, not very well organized, but my spice cabinet. I rely heavily on like a lot of Cajun spices. I do think Cajun 2-step's the best. My wife, her Latinness comes out for this. She goes bananas over Tajín. So she puts that on fruit and pretty much everything else. So got a little bit of 2-step in there. I'm gonna mix this all together, and maybe I'm a bottom feeder. Maybe it's because everything's getting expensive these days. I haven't even tried this yet. I picked up some of this salsa, Carlitos salsa. So actually, you know what? Let's get a taste test here. Let's taste test this. I've never had it before. I just busted it open. It was on sale for $2.25, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. And it's only got 10 calories, so that's why I'm gonna try it. Ooh, spicy, and it's more like tomato based. So that'll be good in the eggs. Definitely gonna do that. I'm salivating. I really haven't eaten anything yet. All day long, been drinking this. What is this, you ask? I'm gonna do more in-depth supplement reviews as we move along, but I really like these guys. Grunt EAAs. I started buying Redcon, just to be honest. I'm sure this is gonna make a lot of people mad, probably won't follow me because of it. Maybe I'll get canceled. But I didn't know anything about Redcon. And when Arnold Schwarzenegger came out and he was like doing the whole screw your freedom, like my heart broke. He's done for me. Never watch any of his garbage again. But I saw that Redcon dropped themselves as a sponsor from the Arnold Classic. And you know what? I was like, no matter how you feel about it, they took a stand, integrity, respect. So I started buying this. This is the EAA, and this is the tiger's blood. Tastes like tiger's blood. Honestly, sometimes this can be a little too sweet. A lot of like proteins and aminos get really sweet, so I just water them down. Maybe tomorrow I'll tell you one of my other formulas for fat loss. I use this with some other stuff. So that's today. Grunt, one scoop and a half of Muscle Provider, the beef patty, the avocado, half a grapefruit, throwing the eggs in there, and this Carlitos salsa, which is really good. So if you happen to see it on sale at your local K-Roger, I'd say pick it up and give it a whirl. This is the American Sized Travel Guide on his quest to return to romance, cover, glory, and probably not Hollywood, because I just said that about Arnold and the Grunt EAAs, but I don't care. Either way, I'm going to get ripped. Thanks for watching. We'll check you on the flip side.